So we're going through some times, and I remember one of the whippings that I got was, I would just remember how parents in those days would say, well, I'm going to knock you until the middle of next week or something like that. Well, Mom knocked the taste out of my mouth for her favorite candy that I really like. Let me tell you about that a little bit. So in Columbus, we used to go downtown to a place, it was a big department store, and they'd have all this candy behind the glass, and you get those white bags and get filled up. So my sister and I were there, and Mom and Dad let us eat some candy as we're going home. Now she said, now, when we get home, don't eat any more of that candy. And Mom was serious, and we were raised in the church, and she's like, I'm a woman, God's God in His word, I'm a woman of my word, and if you get the candy, I'm gonna get you. Yes, Mom, we're kind of like the guy in the Bible, his father asked him to do something, and he said, yes, Dad, and then didn't do it. And then you had the other son that said, Dad, I'm not gonna be able to do that, but then he did it. Well, my sister and I, unfortunately, were of the first of the brothers. So we get to the house, put some candy in the refrigerator, we're downstairs playing. We take turns going upstairs. Now the kitchen is over here to my right. Little hallway is here, and the living room is to this side. So open the door in the basement, peek around the door, nobody's sitting there, go in the fridge, get a little candy out, go downstairs, we share the wealth. We're good, just eating up candy, right? This is going on all afternoon. Well, we were taking turns going upstairs. This particular time I went upstairs, I looked like I always did. I did not see anybody. The minute I get in my hand in the bag in the fridge, what are you doing in there? You see that commercial that says, want to get away? That was me. That was me. So I'm like, I'm getting some water as I reach for the water pitcher. No, you're not. Water doesn't make that sound. Oh, why do moms ask questions they already know the answer to? Like the police, Where were you on that day? No, you weren't. They already know that. So it's like, well, okay, Mom. I said, yeah. So, I'm standing there, she's talking. And any of you have a mom that said, wait till your father gets home? It was a show of hands. I wish I was in your family. Just for that reason, because Mom was not a wait till your father gets home type of woman. So, Mom would say, look, I'm going to take care of this right now because I might forget. So, when Mom would get with you, when Dad would with you, it was kind of nice. Dad would say a few words, give you a leg, say a few more words, give you another leg, say, go and get out of my face, right? Mom, on the other hand, not only did she have more words to say, but she would give you with every syllable. So you would think if she would come to you and say, didn't I tell you, you think you would get, didn't I tell you, right?
Yeah.
When the case with Mom. Not at all. What she ended up doing, Mom added syllables to words. So, didn't I tell you turned into, didn't I tell you? And I see why I wanted that and what he had said. But before her whippings, Mom would pull up a chair and sit next to you and say, now, can you tell me why you did that? I think she wanted to be a psychologist, a counselor or something like that. And I said, tell me, why did you do that? Wasn't I clear? Did you not understand? Did I not properly articulate what I expected of you? And he says, I don't know. And then she's like, well, I'm a woman of my word, so you're going to have to come on up here. And that was that. But in this particular day, she ended up telling the story. And